Party season is round the corner and usually the host is always stuck in the kitchen. So I have 3 simple quick appetizers for you which you can always make them earlier and keep them ready. And the best part of these appetizers is there is minimal cooking. I'm going to start with cream cheese tortilla pinwheels. Let's mix all the ingredients for the cream cheese spread. Half a cup of softened cream cheese. Just break it down. 2 tablespoons of onions. 1 small tomato de-seeded and chopped. 1 green chili finely chopped. Just de-seed the chilies because I don't want it very spicy. 1 small spring onion. Pinch of salt, not too much because cream cheese is already very salty. And I'm going to mix everything together. So we have a nice cream cheese spread ready. I'm just going to warm up the tortillas a little bit so that they roll easily. Just for a few seconds on each side. Don't add any oil or butter. Flip it over. Let's get this out. I'm going to spread a nice thick layer of this cream cheese spread. And I'm going to roll this now. Roll it tightly. I'm going to wrap the rolls in cling and keep it in the refrigerator till I'm going to serve it. The rolls are ready to go in the refrigerator. The next recipe is pesto tomato sandwich. Half a cup of pesto sauce. I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of cream cheese. Mix it well. And my pesto spread is ready. I'm going to spread this pesto mix generously onto the bread. Another one, a nice thick layer. I'm going to place a few tomato slices, little thick slices. Since the 4 corners of my sandwich are empty, so I'm going to cheat and cut the tomato slice in 4 quarters and place them. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of the Italian pizza seasoning on the tomatoes, or you can even just sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper. That will be fine too. Cover it with the other slice. I'm going to wrap the sandwiches in cling. Wrap the sandwiches in cling and keep them in the refrigerator till you're ready to serve. 2 down and the third one to go, and that's caprese. 1 cup of balsamic vinegar, and I'm going to let this boil till it becomes thick. I'm going to reduce this balsamic vinegar till it's thick and I'm going to boil it for only 5 minutes. I'm going to tweak the recipe a little bit by adding a teaspoon of honey in the balsamic reduction. Mix it. And let's get this out of the hot pan. I'm going to make small skewers with cherry tomatoes, mozzarella cheese and basil leaves. For the skewer, I'm going to take a cherry tomato, basil leaf, and a cube of fresh mozzarella. So in this way, you can make your skewers and keep them ready. If you don't want to put in extra effort in skewing every piece of cheese and cherry tomato, you can always mix everything together and all the ingredients of the dressing and make it into a salad. The prep for all the 3 appetizers is done, and now I'm going to plate them. I'm going to plate the cherry tomato and the mozzarella skewers. Drizzle some olive oil on top. Just very little salt just on the tomatoes. Some crushed black pepper. I've got the sandwiches out of the refrigerator and now I'm going to cut them. Let's open the sandwiches. Let's cut the sides of the sandwich. I'm going to cut it into 3 strips. I've already plated 2 of the appetizers and now let's plate the third one. I'm just going to cut off the sides, cut it into half and then another half. Let's peel off the cling. You can choose any of these appetizers and they've been inspired by the Christmas colors. Weren't these super easy? I'm sure these will give you a little extra time to enjoy your own party. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye-bye. Whenever it comes to party food, potatoes and paneer are 2 ingredients that I keep experimenting with. And the recipe I'm making now is a seasoned favorite in my party circles. This is a paneer appetizer with a very interesting taste and I like to call it Paneer Parcel. Heat very little oil, just around half a teaspoon, not too much. And now I'm going to add some finely chopped capsicum. Finely chopped celery. Just saute this for 5 seconds, not more than that. Green chilies finely chopped. I think I should just get this off the burner and mix all the ingredients. Next I'm going to add some grated paneer, some grated cheese, coriander leaves, just a little bit of salt. Enough for the paneer because cheese already has enough salt. Mix all these ingredients together. And now I'm going to make small balls with this filling, around ½ inch rounds. I'm going to make an all-purpose flour or a plain flour paste. Just take around a tablespoon of plain flour and add a little bit of water and mix it. It has to be a thick paste, not very thin. And this is the consistency of the paste that I need. Keep this aside. I have some samosa patties over here. What I'm going to do now is fold these patties into half and cut them. And now fold them into half like this and cut them. So basically you get these thin strips, and for each parcel I need around 2 strips. So these strips are ready and now I'm going to shape them. So take one strip, apply a little bit of this all-purpose flour paste in the center, just a little bit. Take another strip and stick it, making a plus sign. Take a ball of the filling, place it in the center, flatten it a little bit and start with this lower strip, fold it. On the last fold, apply a little bit of the paste and stick it. Also, if your corners are open, what you can do is apply just a little bit of the paste on the corners so that the oil doesn't go in while frying. And this parcel is ready to fry. And now I'm going to finish shaping the other parcels as well. As the parcels are ready, start frying them, otherwise the samosa patties are going to dry out. I have some oil heating up here and I'm going to fry now. Medium hot oil. Once they are golden brown, get them out of the oil. These paneer parcels are not very spicy, so you can serve them with Szechuan sauce or even a nice mix of ketchup and red chili sauce. You can serve it as a party appetizer or a tea time snack. Do try this at home, subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye-bye. Tikkas are famous for chicken. It's time to make them famous for vegetarians as well. My simple and quick marinade for Aloo Tikka is so easy that you're going to repeat it in every party. So I'm going to make Hariyali Aloo Tikka. So let's start. I'm going to start with making the marinade first. For that I have 1 cup of coriander leaves, half a cup of mint leaves, just a very small clove of garlic, not too much, 2 green chilies chopped, a 1-inch piece of ginger, half a lemon juice, salt, half a teaspoon cumin seed powder, and now I'm going to grind this into a smooth paste. Let's check on this. Don't add any water because I don't want a very watery marinade. Let's grind it once more. And this is ready. I've roasted some gram flour in a pan. Just dry roast it for 2 minutes. Just keep stirring on it. So 1 tablespoon gram flour and a tablespoon of oil. Mix it well. If you feel the marinade is very soft and it's going to fall off from the potatoes while it's baking, you can always add a little more of gram flour. I've boiled some baby potatoes over here in some salt water and then peel them off and let them cool down completely before you add it to the marinade. Coat the baby potatoes well. I've chopped red and green bell peppers and the onions into big square pieces, and I'm going to also add them to the marinade. Just coat them well. If you want, you can take a tomato and de-seed it and chop them into big chunks and add it to the marinade. I have a thin tikka skewer over here. I'm going to skew these vegetables. Alternately, just skew the bell peppers, potatoes and the onions. I'm going to place the skewers in a preheated oven at 180 degrees till you get nice and black edges, and just keep turning them in the middle. The tikkas are out of the oven and they've charred nicely and ready to plate. I'm going to remove them out of the skewer now. With a little bit of pressure, just slide them out. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lime juice, sprinkle a little bit of chaat masala, and the tikkas are ready to serve. You can use other vegetables like mushrooms, baby corn, baby onions, or even paneer cubes in this marination. They taste equally good. These aloo tikkas are going to get over in minutes in your party, so make sure you make enough. Do subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, in this episode we're going to make garlic cheese bread, which is a request from one of our viewers. It's super simple, so let's just start. I'm going to make an olive oil garlic mix. So for that I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a teaspoon of garlic paste. I have some Italian pizza seasoning over here, so I'm going to add some to the oil. Mix everything together. I have a plain bread loaf over here, and I've cut it into like 1/2-inch thick slices. What I'm going to do is I'm going to brush this olive oil mix onto the bread slices. Just going to take 4 for now. Just brush it well onto the bread. I'm going to place these breads onto a tray and bake them at around 180 degrees in a preheated oven for for like 5 minutes. While the breads are toasting in the oven, I'm going to make the cheese mix. I have around 1.5 cup of mozzarella that I've grated, and just to flavor it a little bit, I'm going to add half an onion finely chopped, and if you can handle the heat, add like finely sliced green chilies, or you can use chili flakes as well. Mix it well, and also a little bit of the same Italian seasoning, like around 1/4 teaspoon, just to flavor the cheese a little bit. And the cheese mixture is ready. The bread slices are out of the oven, and now I am going to put the cheese mixture. Put as much cheese as you like. You can top your bread slices with cheese and keep them ready till this stage, and then just put in the oven again at 180 degrees for another 5 minutes till the cheese melts, and serve it hot. Let's place them in the oven again. I personally like the bread well done, but if you don't like it very crispy, you can just bake it once, just assemble everything once and bake them. Garlic cheese bread can be served as a side dish with any pasta or lasagna or a soup, and also can be eaten as an appetizer by itself. Super simple and delicious. Do try it at home, comment below and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome to Rajshri Food. In today's episode, we're going to make a very simple and easy dip called the cream cheese dip. So the ingredients to make the cream cheese dip are 1 teaspoon dry celery, 1 spring onions finely chopped with leaves, salt, 1 tablespoon vinegar, 1 small capsicum finely chopped, coriander leaves, 3 green chilies finely chopped, 1 cup hung curd or cream cheese, and half a cup of cream. So let's make the dip. It's a very simple dip. All we have to do is start mixing all the ingredients. So over here I have some hung curd, or you can use ready cream cheese. I have the ready fresh cream. Finely chopped capsicums. You can also use colored capsicums, whatever you want. Some spring onions with leaves. It's a beautiful green dip with all the green ingredients. Coriander leaves, green chilies, dry celery. Just crush the dry celery with your hands, and salt. Let's mix all these ingredients together. Let's add the last ingredient, that is vinegar. Mix it well, and this dip is ready. It's really easy to make. And you can serve it with chips, crackers, breadsticks, toasted bread, anything. So one party snack which is very easy and quick to make. Let's plate this dip. So enjoy your cream cheese dip with crunchy chips. See you in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.
Hello and welcome to Rajshri Food. Today we have a very nice party starter which we're going to show you how to do. Very simple to make, but it takes a little time for the preparation. But once you've done it, you'll see your guests gobbling them down, so you'll have to make lots of them. It's called zucchini rolls. So what we need are these thin strips of zucchini. which you cut with a nice cutter which is available in the market. All we have to do is slice off. So our zucchini strips are now ready. Only thing is that you have to keep them moist. So if you're going to cut your zucchini in the morning and make them in the afternoon, wrap them in foil or cling film or in a wet cloth and keep them. For the filling, we have paneer. To this I'm going to add a little salt, some Tabasco sauce, as much as you like, and some pepper. Now, to this filling you can also add crushed peanuts, you can also add chopped dills, so the choice is yours. I'm going to mix it well. And if you do want to make it richer, then you can add grated cheese to this. So now our stuffing mixture is ready. I'm going to take a strip of zucchini. I'm going to place a little bit of this mixture . Gently roll it tight and seal it with a toothpick. Put a good amount of filling, because if you make it less filling, the taste doesn't come and it doesn't look full-bodied. So pat the edges . Now we are going to cling film them and keep them in the refrigerator for at least an hour. So once they are cool and a little firm, we are going to remove this single toothpick, take a sharp knife and cut in the center and secure again with a toothpick. Now the choice is yours. You may keep them long if you want, or you can keep them short. So it depends on how you want to serve them. And now for the garnish, we have a little bit of chili sauce with us. So a dot on each and a little bit of black sesame seeds sprinkled over. So now that our zucchini rolls are ready, I'm going to show you how to use these zucchini strips in another easy way. So we have our strips here with us. And we have these kebab sticks. Take one end, take an olive, whole olive, thread the zucchini again, and we'll take a nice piece of cube cheese, thread our zucchini again, and then a cherry tomato. And we have this lovely looking zigzaggy zucchini stick ready for our cocktails. And then just to garnish them, take some red or green pesto sauce readily available in the market and just sprinkle a little bit on them. I hope you enjoyed watching this dish as much as I enjoyed making them, and hope you will make them soon. And also don't forget to subscribe to Rajshri Food. See you soon and goodbye.
Be it a party, snack for kids, or a sudden munch on, cheese corn balls is a regular part of my home menu. So let me show you today how to make this yummy and quick recipe. In a mixing bowl, I'm going to put some grated cheese. I have one very small potato boiled and mashed, boiled yellow corn, green capsicum. It just adds some color into the cheese corn balls. Coriander leaves, red chili flakes, some oregano. Just take it in your palm and crush it a little bit. Very little pepper. And very, very little of garlic paste. Just for the hint of garlic, I don't want too much. Some corn flour or cornstarch, for binding. Very little salt, just for the potato because the cheese is salty as well. Mix everything together. Make sure the cheese binds well with the potatoes. I'm going to apply a little bit of oil on my palm and make around 1/2 inch balls. Let's just make all the balls. I've finished rolling all the cheese balls and now I'm going to make a paste with all-purpose flour and water. In a bowl, I'm going to take some all-purpose flour, just a little bit, add some water, a pouring consistency batter. It should coat the cheese balls properly, otherwise the cheese is going to melt and ooze out. I'm going to keep some plain flour, roll the cheese balls in it, dip them in the plain flour batter and then roll them in the breadcrumbs and then fry them so that life becomes a little easier. Some plain flour, some breadcrumbs. I'm using brown bread. You can use any kind of bread that you have at home. Just grind it in the mixie. And now I'm just going to roll the cheese balls in the plain flour. Dip it in the batter and then roll it in the breadcrumbs. Another one. Make sure it's well coated. Let's finish all of them quickly. And fry these cheese corn balls just before serving. Otherwise they're going to cool down and the cheese is not going to be nice and melted while serving. So just deep fry them before serving. Beautiful color. These are ready to get out as well. The room is filled with the aroma of the cheese balls and it's raining outside. Can't wait to munch on them. I'm sure they're not complicated enough. So do try this at home. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye-bye.